Gather around, sit down, and guys, welcome back to some more VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, Zero Escape. We got through something. I don't really remember. What did we do yesterday? What did I do yesterday? Literally yesterday. I did an escape room in the archives. That's right, we got through the archives. Now we got a bit of story, and then we're gonna have a decision. So, let's just get straight to it.
Another warehouse?
It looks like it. Thank you, Luna. Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too.
Yeah, Memento Mori. Memento Mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake?
Yes, the 9 has an
How do you
E.
spell it? They
Yeah.
added that E to ninth,
But why? Probably because you have to mix up the words again or something? Yeah, that is
does it
weird.
mean?
Dunno. Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. The other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
Relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
So yeah, I guess
But
so.
what on earth does that mean?
Yeah,
It just
exactly
seems
right.
like
It's quite gibberish. It's quite, complicated. Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it
Yeah?
look just like the one on the other floor?
But it doesn't have a number 9 on
There's
it, and
nothing
there's
written on this
no escape. Yeah. Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't
I don't
important.
see anything that looks like it might open it either.
So it's just for looks. Yep, nothing not
Of
opening.
course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
True, Clover, very true. Well, how do you open it
From
then?
the other side, maybe?
Could be. The other side.
Hey, what's the deal with
The
those
people
doors over
outside
there?
who's watching
ones that
could
are glowing
open
white.
it if they need to.
Do you think they could be chromatic doors?
I think we already know they are. Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. See? They got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But
I
they're
kind
all
of
the
hate
same
that I'm
color.
rediscovering all this kind of
Well,
stuff.
For all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In
Yeah,
this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
exactly right, Luna. We just combine colors. Suddenly the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An ambidex gate,
Gate has been
opened.
opened.
45.
And then we were like, what? How the hell did that
One of the
happen?
teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
You're right. Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
Come on.
You're right, Clover. Let's go. And so we boost it back, and then we probably find out about, once again, Quark. Everyone like that, everything like that. Quark, Alice. We probably have that whole story once again. Which is going to be annoying, but whatever. We just have to deal with it. We need to find ways to unlock the areas. It's so frustrating. I want to go down the story. I want to go down the path. But it's locked. And that's so frustrating. It's always locked. There's always locks. Okay. And some locks may unlock from different pathways that are just directly next to each other, but I'm assuming some will unlock from very far away pathways. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Timioji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open the AB rooms? Okay, no, can't skip.
Done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
Right. So Dio again. Yes, yes, I do have a
remember
problem.
saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms?
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common
Tim was
sense.
right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others
The
could
others
still be
aren't
stuck
here.
somewhere.
And just like that, no sooner were the words out of her mouth. Why can't I skip this? I've read all this. It's because there's different characters.
You're all here.
Yes, I am. Did something happen?
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened
collapsed.
so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
So the same thing happens every time in this like Schrodinger's
Please,
cat
you must. This condition
story. Yeah, I know. Come on, let me just... I know this. I've read all this. I swear if it doesn't let me skip all the Quark and Alice stuff where he goes crazy.
Quark.
Okay, thank God. Okay. Because we've done this. He wakes up, he goes crazy, we find out he's got Radical 6. In the archives, no, that was just piles and piles of books and papers. So he's asking, is there medicine in there?
What about, was there any medicine? I'm terribly sorry.
There's
There
nothing
was
in that
nothing of
room.
the sort in the garden. Plenty
Ah.
of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
So Quark and Kay and Quark and whoever else went to...
He's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go? The pantry?
There's tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir? Nothing.
The pantry. Timioji slumped to the ground. So why is that one always different? Okay, and then Quark goes crazy. Somebody kill me, you know, I gotta die, get the thing off him, but then who's got it? Oh no, it is Alice. Oh no, Alice has it. Chase after Alice. Oh, up the stairs. Where did she go? We're in the lounge now. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? No point in complaining, I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned around and headed towards the exit. Why do we stop in the lounge? Don't know, don't care, I guess. Oh, you can't skip it. I hate these slow sequences. Okay, so we're obviously making ways forward. Are we gonna get locked? Is the next big question. Are we gonna get locked in somewhere? Or are we gonna be able to go to the decision-making area? We're going through the red door this time. To the pantry? Okay, I've never been in the pantry before. I guess I get to look at it now. The pantry. So this is the pantry, huh? Interesting. Let's have a look. We got a lock again. Where did Alice go? Lock number 6, but we know. Alice, Timioji, and Dio searched this room. I know where she went. She's in the bee garden. Damn. Nothing here either. We need to find a cook or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did and nobody's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. Yeah, well, I decided to try the garden where Quark and Kay had gone after passing through their door. Well, we know she's in the bee garden. She always goes to the bee garden. She's not allowed to change the way she does things. She always goes to the bee garden. And Fi always finds her there. This isn't allowed to change. I'm not okay with this. We know she's in the bee garden. I don't get why it's always the bee garden. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. What? Plant life was everywhere and the air filled with dry leaves underfoot. I've read all this. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. And we have a look and... Wait, damn, she's not here either? What? This is bad. We've been searching for Alice for a while and I'd found nothing. I'd hoped that nothing had happened to her, but... She's not in the bee garden? I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. What? She's not on the... in the bee garden? What does that mean? How do I find Alice? What? If she's not where she always goes. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in their rooms. Why wouldn't you look in the infirmary? Oh. She did. Alice? The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No, why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. Alice. No pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
Alice, the Radical Six got to her. No. No. Is this a to be continued? Something in my brain snapped. What? Yeah! I don't have the energy. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in the field of nothingness. Game over! Because Alice died. So how do we... Sure. How do I get through that lock? Wait. What? Where did Alice go? But now I know where she went, right? Fuck, I keep doing that. I'm just gonna check something, because now I know where she went. If I, like, go to this here, right? If I now jump to this here, we now know where Alice went. We could just replay this, and we'll know she's gone to that room, right? It depends whether he now keeps the memory, because I've now seen that things obviously change. So, I just want to see if it's the same or different. And I just literally returned to the exact same thing. And because I have this memory embedded of Alice dying in the room, maybe this story just automatically changes. Because that's what logically makes sense to me. Because the first place I looked was the lounge. But maybe... Let's have a look. There's no difference. Oh, then suddenly the world shifted. See? I knew it. I can just replay it and I have the memory. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled and then just as I began to adjust, it was gone. As if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sense I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bomb exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Oh, I know. Crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah. That has to be it. I set off a dead run. Right, because I know that's where it happened. Because I just saw it. It's kind of a waste of time making me revisit it, but that's cool. You can go down one path, then go back down that path and you get something different. I like that. I like that a lot. So some are affected by their own path. Some are affected by other paths. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. And there she is. Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned towards mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Me? What do you mean?
Just let go of that scalpel.
You need it to get this bracelet off. Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops.
Yes.
I just have to...
Oh, stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest.
No!
Sorry, Alice, but,
I have to do this. I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die.
But that doesn't work, I think. Knock it off. With the grunt, I took the scalpel from her hands. Did I get cut? Pant. I mean, it was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from it. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something! There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she had only passed out. Thank God. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man, maybe the infirmary. It's got all those medical things. And so we take her back, we find out, yes indeed. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off towards the infirmary. I'm making up words right now, guys. Making up words. Welcome back to the infirmary. And then, of course, they do the check.
All right,
yes.
Please pay attention, everyone.
Alice has the same issue, Radical 6.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh?
Why is that?
Lucky man you are.
Why?
You two are going to be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to Ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are going to be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After
I
all,
could betray. You're saying I'm going to choose betray.
You'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I'd do that. Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner and she'll be in the AV room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
Well, fuck Luna.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Shut up.
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all three of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
No. Doesn't work like that. Here, take a look at this. We found this in the archives. I pulled the scrap of paper we'd found out of my pocket.
What's this?
We found it when we went to the
Wasn't anything like
archives.
this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
Yeah, I guess I only put one in the archives. Whatever, I'll just read it for you. Here are some more rules that AB not voting is not an option. Get it? The whole team can't
That means
abstain.
Either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then.
Correct.
And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
Yeah. Alice is knocked out. So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks
Knock it
betray...
off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier?
Absolutely.
No way am I gonna choose betray.
Why?
You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
She'd die. I wouldn't put it past you.
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room too. I
Yeah,
planned to stay in the
Tenmyoji
corner
would.
just to make sure he was safe. But it
But-
doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury.
Yeah, sorry,
Can't
Tenmyoji.
trust Dio to make a decision for all three of us.
Where am I on the flow? Hold on. Still here.
That means we're gonna be sharing a room, Bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
So why don't we trust
Everybody's
Dio?
against me.
Yeah, I don't get why we
Whatever
don't
shall I
trust
do?
Dio. Like, Dio's not a bad guy.
I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
Exactly
What do
right.
you mean?
Accident.
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well...
Yeah, what did you want to tell
It
Alice?
wasn't important. Just forget about it.
Tenmyoji, I need to know what's going on with Tenmyoji. There's something huge going on in Tenmyoji's world. He's acting so suspicious.
Time's running out, people.
The people Tenmyoji's hung out with the most. He wants to talk to Alice. He is practically Quark's grandfather. Quark and Alice both have Radical 6.
Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah, if something does happen, Clover might need a hand.
Okay. Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round. I trust Kay.
Are you saying that you trust me?
I trust
Yes.
Kay.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts?
I trust
What happens
Kay.
when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right, so she's got this memory. Had something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out
I
exploring?
understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our...
Good.
Good.
We're
We're
counting
counting
on
on you. Okay. I'm
I've
real...
had enough of this bullshit.
So Dio's gonna go.
Come on.
Okay,
need
we
to
don't have
hurry.
time. Let's go.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Thanks.
Of course.
Have fun, Fi. Look after them, Clover. With that, we were off. So Fi and Clover stay back, which means it's me, Dio, Tenmyoji, Luna, Kay. I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back to the warehouse at a dead run. Jeez, I could either... I have to choose either betray or ally. And I mean, obviously ally is the option you want to do. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open my AB gate, although I guess it doesn't really matter. Dio already opened one
Only you
earlier.
and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. So we unlocked our ambidex rooms. Now we can go in. Wow, 3 rooms are staying closed. 2 more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Shit. Shit. Well, we're starting the ambidex game. How long? 2 minutes.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
Well, no question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems
Of
fair.
course, I think so too.
Oh,
Just glad
Luna.
to hear you say it.
Yeah, I mean, Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the nunnery game didn't seem so scary. And then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Oh, yeah, I
There's
cut
something
it.
White on it.
There's what? White. I cut it. What? What the hell is this? For the first time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. What? For a moment I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar, but the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand when I'd cut my hand. My blood is jizz? What? It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Why is my blood white? Where was the blood? See, this isn't real life. I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that. What?
Are you alright?
I don't know. Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really? But
Yeah. Just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong, very wrong, and my head was spinning.
Sigma.
I'm sorry, Luna. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Thank you, announcer. There's no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down, just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. White blood. Who's that kidding? There's no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain. 9.
Oh
8,
god, it's gonna be
7,
the whole... I make it...
5,
At the last second,
4,
I make the decision.
3, 2, 1.
Shit. Ally. Betray. I mean, obviously I want to ally. I don't want to betray Clover. I'm gonna ally. Obviously. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Great.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Great.
Thank you for your participation.
You're welcome. Let's see if I made the right decision. I mean, obviously I did, right? Obviously I did. Yeah, I'm down the long path now. Good. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose ally after all.
Of course. Why would I betray? Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Yes, sure. Let's go. Luna nodded and walked off towards the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No. That was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. And I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of my life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult, but every single time I'd bleed red, like any other human being. So why was it that this time it was white? Because we're in a computer simulation! What the hell is happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here.
Just looking at my hand,
Dio.
Dio. Yeah, alright. I'm on my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others. It doesn't really matter if I see them or not. I know I allied, and I'm expecting every single person to ally.
From round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Great.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I swear to God, if K betrayed or something like that. K, ally, ally. Ally, 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 ally. Beautiful. Everyone allied. We did it. We did it, team.
Have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Perfect. So everyone's looking good.
Check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Great. That's awesome.
This is incredible.
We all allied.
Everyone voted ally.
That's actually
Just like you
huge.
promised, Kay.
How could I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's about...
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose ally.
Of course.
Oh,
Why?
I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma.
You're welcome.
Sigma? Sigma, are you alright?
Am I Radical 6
Come
infected?
on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out.
Yeah,
of it
what
ever
is
since you
wrong
came out
with
of the
me?
AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
No, nothing
Man,
like
it was
that.
a joke. You remember what that is? A joke?
Never heard of
You're in
it.
pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. And now the announcer will
Round three
will do the star round.
There is no the
And you can
Ambidex
reuse the
gates
star keys.
can be-
Yeah.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to.
Yep.
That means
We can play the AB game as many times as we like,
Get
right?
everyone to 9 and
Hey,
get out of
Zero
there.
Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your color.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets?
Sure
I wanna
thing.
See what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held out their arms towards him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion, so I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat. I'm an 8 solo red.
So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair.
Okay, Dio and
Luna
Kay are
I
together.
both pairs, but our colors are different.
Okay.
Right. You're a
I'm a red.
cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh?
Yes.
Red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means
Okay.
the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're
Wanna
probably
be-
green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the floor B warehouse.
Oh, yeah, that's
They have
right.
to be the
Luna
next set
saw
of
that,
chromatic
and I think that was the only
yes.
people who saw
Fi
it.
and I saw them as well.
Okay, fine,
On our
Kay
way
saw
back from
them.
the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
Okay, cool. So, we all saw them, but I'm guessing Team Yoji didn't? I guess? I don't know. Hard to tell.
Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A.
Yes.
Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
Exactly right, but
I think that
it
our
sounds
bracelet
like we're never gonna
combinations
go
will have
through
to add
them.
up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow.
I mean, I guess there could be one more escape in there.
You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be
Because
red,
I'm forced to
green,
go
and
with
blue.
one group, so I guess it could be. I guess I could have one more escape.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to
Sounds
check up
good.
on Quark and Alice.
I agree, Team
I shall
Yoji.
accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you 2 do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
No, you don't, Luna. About what?
Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She might have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I
You can
promise.
trust Luna.
There's
If you
nothing.
can't trust me, you can trust Luna.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Sounds good. Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Timioji and Kay followed quickly. In only moments, all 3 had disappeared. What is this white blood? So, what was it that you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
What do you mean?
Good.
Okay.
I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
The bee garden? As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Where are we? We are at the bee garden. The
This
garden.
place?
Yes, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for
I
Alice.
see.
So, what brings you
Isn't this
here?
nice? This is
It
the
is
only
nice.
place in the whole facility with anything green. I
Yeah.
feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors.
Fair
I
enough.
think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation.
Luna's so precious.
Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
Sure. Sure. She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted her tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box. Yes.
Really? She twisted the key on the bottom and it made an almost imperceptible winding noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. This is way too nice. This is way too calming. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna get killed. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy that I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really.
Oh, Luna.
So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out.
Oh, Luna.
That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me.
Okay.
I didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think.
Oh, I love
Do you know
Luna. She's so
Meterlinx the
nice.
Bluebird?
No. Yeah? Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. The brother and sister named Tiltil and Mittel get asked to find a bluebird by this old woman and they travel to the dream world or something like that. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in the birdcage in their
That's
hut.
right. It's a well-known story, and it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer
Right.
than you think.
It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind.
Yeah,
I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But
that's awesome.
one day I realized something.
What?
There was another meaning to the bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
There's
Yes,
more?
when Tiltil and Mittel try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Huh. Whoa. What about the moral
It
then?
changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again.
What?
I thought about that for a while.
I'm getting chills down my
But in
spine.
the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means
Nice.
that happiness is something you should always be looking for.
Luna's so
And
sweet.
it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
Luna is so goddamn sweet.
You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
Why? What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something? Where did you
Sure.
find Alice?
What does that have to do with
Just answer
anything?
me. Where did you find Alice?
Is Luna 0? Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the
So you went
lounge.
from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice. And
Yes.
then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell me this then.
When did I visit the
How
bee
do you know
garden?
about the garden? Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice, didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been here before?
Sigma,
What does Luna know?
are you a robot? Have you always been here?
What?
It would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden and
Am
it would
I a
explain
robot?
that cut on your left hand.
With the blood. Damn, so you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of their skeleton.
Oh. Wait, do I have... Hold on. a prosthetic arm. A cybernetic arm.
It makes them look almost exactly like a human, and ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
Right. For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still. My hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why? Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot. Have you ever
Huh?
heard of the 3 laws of robotics? They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac.
So this is where the laws of robotics. A robot may not injure a human being or through an action allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as it does not conflict Rule 1 or 2. Oh yeah, I've heard of those before. It's just an ideal though. You could work towards that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how much you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right, but I believe in them. In you.
So now you
However
believe I'm a
program,
robot.
I don't think you'd break.
Any of the 3
A robot
laws.
without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming.
Yeah, it could just be a cybernetic
There's
arm.
still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Tests?
Well,
How?
Adam should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me. Sorry,
Fi?
can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Sure. Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes. Did you find a bomb?
Welcome.
What? How long have you been here?
Just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking
Good.
about something you didn't want me to know about?
Not
Whatever.
exactly.
Just have a look at this.
Did you find a bomb? I followed the line of her finger. There's bomb number 1. Shit, this is...
Antimatter bomb.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm pretty
Okay, and
sure
we
someone
found
didn't
bomb
move
number
it here
1.
from the crew quarters. In
Probably
fact,
not.
I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at
Fair
the number.
enough. It says 01.
And the one in the crew quarters.
I
said
can't skip
green.
this.
Then that must mean.
Shit, then there's no question,
I've got
huh?
more good news.
Oh,
Just
yeah?
Think about the numbers for a moment.
That
You
means
said
there's
can't be
probably a number
sure.
2 bomb. Damn it. That means we're dealing with
Yeah.
the 3
Who
tons of
planted them?
TNT.
Was it you guys?
No.
I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes
Well,
anyway?
I was taking a walk.
Really, Fi? Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret, so I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course, you weren't there. That
So-
seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me.
Did you-
Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear,
You stepped on
I
the...
found the bomb.
Right.
So, believe me now?
So, who planted the
Honestly,
bomb?
it could have been any one of us. Anybody
True.
could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
But I'm fairly certain
We
it's
need to
not
tell
Fi,
everyone about
and I'm
this
fairly
then.
certain... I know it's not me. Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. We still haven't figured out who planted the bomb. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Timioji. Kay and Dio. And of course Alice and Quark. Both seem to be sleeping peacefully. You'd never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Alright, listen up everybody. I told them how we found the number 1 bomb in the garden and how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we found so far, there's probably a number 2 bomb out there somewhere too.
Oh, this is bad.
You're right, Team Yoji. Still can't skip.
What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
But we haven't gone
Enter
right.
that password, the device should. Well, you see it, right? Then we can.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
But we don't have the
That's great and all, but we need that
password input
she
device.
was talking about.
But I'm guessing...
Without that, we're still
Oh no, because they went to the pantry. They never went to the...
That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room.
Wait a minute, am I gonna have to... Wait a minute. No, it's not an ending yet.
There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs.
It's good.
Unless you want that, I suggest you...
So am I gonna get the info I need to do the other path?
Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
Everyone's silent. Am I gonna do the same thing as last time?
Huh?
Wait. You only need to search one person. Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was
How can
saying
you...
them.
There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. Right, so we're gonna Phoenix write this. I know who set the bombs, that person. But we still don't have all the memories. So we don't know who did it yet, so we're gonna be at a to be continued. That person, you did it! The room was suddenly silent. So we've got 2 points where we need to find out who set the bombs. To be continued. Let's overwrite that one. That was only like, 10 minutes in. That's fine. Well, shit. Okay. So now we're locked here again. I want to know what happens if I betray. I don't want to betray, though. Well, guys, that is it for this episode of VLR, Virtue's Last Reward Zero Escape. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy. We are figuring things out. I don't know whether we need to... I don't know whether I need to do the betrayal or not. Let me know down in the comments below whether I should do that betrayal or not. Because that betrayal was just rough. I'll be the only one to betray. That sucks. I think we need to start going down some different paths. Because there's obviously some info we haven't learnt yet. But we've gotten this to the best of our abilities without betraying. Because, I mean, obviously we betray and we try leave, and it wouldn't happen. So, who knows? Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of Whatever I Make. Stay safe, Bully Squad. See ya!